Peace, gods and goddesses, and those earthly beings reaching higher consciousness. This is Sheena Amber, and this is Sheena's Tarot. Hope you all are well, safe, and all that amazing stuff. Let's check the energy real fast. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Spirit? What is the message for the collective at this time right now? What do they need to know for their highest good? Truth is, I never should have let you go. That is the truth. So you must got some value on you. Why has value been a lesson? It's still directing me towards somebody you cut off, man. You cut this person off. You cold-blooded. You cut them off. We had the Page of Pentacles, right? And you see how she like, keep that on low. We have the Queen of Cups. She like, duh, I already know. I'm intuitive. I'm psychic. I scry, but I don't even have to look at the scry. And then we got the Seven of Cups, right? I feel like somebody, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe in your chart anywhere. I feel like you're so tapped into your intuition that the choices you make, right? Any choice you make is going to be the right one. Like this person is so confident that they're blindfolded and making choices and choosing. And it doesn't give me because being as though the Queen of Cups is upright, it's giving me more that their intuition is up there like that. It keeps wanting to go towards love. But with the Queen of Cups, and when she's upright, she will know for sure what type of love she wants because she radiates that energy. She already know what love is. So when she observes things now, she's going to look at it and get straight to the point. Straight to the point. Don't got time for the bullshit. Let me go on and tell you right now. Not even off no aggressiveness, but by her energy. And I feel like that energy is being radiated and someone is going to tap in. Someone is going to tap in. But when they do, and when they do bring this offer, they're going to take their time. They're going to take their time building it because you're used to rushing things. And it's like they're going to take their time and they want to cherish each moment and build. But you're asked to keep that a hush. Clarify this Page of Pentacles. Why am I still irked somewhere though? Where'd that come from? Nine of Swords. In reverse. Let's be clear. Ain't nothing to stress about. So I don't know, in the beginning it's like, I don't know, like what are you going to be waiting for something to go wrong? Don't do that because you know what, you're going to be fighting rushing. That because you're so used to rushing, it's uncomfortable to slow down. But the uncomfortable is where you want to be. Give me one more for the Page. Three of Cups. Wait. Ooh. Damn. Well, we have a celebration. But it also feels like it's two other people. But it may be, let me see. Clarify the Three of Cups. Page of Wands in reverse. Someone could be entertaining. So if we sneakily are still talking about, I changed the fucking deck. I changed the deck. We got this Page of Wands. Let me see. Hopefully we're not still talking about the same situation. But this person may have two other options when you meet them. And you know what it is? Let me just keep going. Clarify the 9 of Swords in reverse. 9-9. I don't know why 99 came in my head. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, we still... So this Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody that could be, you know what I mean, a witch. Could be, you know, someone that taps into dark magic. They're jealous. 9 of Swords in reverse though. You don't care? That's nothing that you have to stress about. It's like this energy always comes in each cycle you have in life. But this cycle is different now. You pay it no mind. You're that. So in this lifetime, you've learned protection with this type of shit. You've awakened your ancestors. And with the protection, so being as though this shit was cast, oh my God, this shit was cast, I want to say centuries, but it's like generations ago. Like that's how long ago it was that your bloodline experienced this sort of heartache and pain, right? But being as though you've awoken your ascended masters, it deteriorated the relationships before, like your mothers, your grandmothers and all that. It deteriorated, like it just fucked them all up. But being as though you got swag, they had swag too, but they fell for the trap. So that trap took their swag. Whatever trap this was, it did not take your swag because you got up out of that shit. So you came to another level to where those before you did not. They stayed with that person. They stayed with a karmic at the end of the day. You love your grandparents and all that, and whatever, you love them. That's pop or whatever. But at the end of the day, it was a karmic. They loved you, but they was a karmic relationship between them. And they just stuck it out. You know how I was, that old school love. That was cast like, I don't know why I keep saying centuries. Like, damn. It's a spiritual thing, basically. It's a spiritual thing. Like, you know, on the other side, all this other stuff is going on. It's like storylines for spirits too. For real. For those that came before your ancestors, it's storylines for that. But you were the first one that didn't go for the bait. You chose yourself, you learned self-love, and you went past the illusion of the spell. I hope I'm not too deep for somebody. I hope, please, like, if you know what I'm talking about. Your spirit know what I'm talking about. Your flesh, your mind right now, if you're not on that frequency, you're not going to understand what I'm talking about. But if you understand what I'm talking about, hit that like button. Because this person, like, whoever came and wanted to do anything mischievous, you like, okay, here we go. Because she's looking up like Queen of Cups. Damn. Yeah. 2 of Pentacles. You are the one with the choice. Balance is being restored. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. Something's leveling up for you. Like she's looking up at this one. It's giving an 8, yeah. Oh my gosh. You know what came to me? Oh my God. Oh, so you have powers, honey. You have powers. You took they shit. You took whatever pinnacle they had, you took it. Since they was trying to be sneaky, you took it and you left. Then leave. Maybe they told you to leave or something. I don't know. Was it an argument and then he was, well, then leave then, and you really did. Or she. Because this could be male or female. Flip and switch it. Pay attention to the energy, the storyline. Because, you know, a male can be in a feminine energy. I feel like somebody's meeting someone that's a masculine that's going to be more in their feminine energy. But they're still a masculine energy. And because they're going to be more in their feminine energy, they're going to understand. They're going to mirror your feminine, because you had to practice your feminine. Because you had to be a masculine energy for so long. So long. Most of your childhood. You've been in your masculine energy, so you've mastered your feminine energy now. So someone's going to mirror that to you. So they're going to understand the value in things and your self-worth. You're not going to have to tell this person. So, moral of the story, whatever, you took their shit. Whatever that they was trying to steal from you, you took it from them. Clarify, Queen of Cups? Dang, that thing is... She ain't nothing to fuck with. King of Pentacles! She took that pinnacle. She took his wealth. He got to work hard for it now. He got to do that work now. The Queen of Cups. First of all, so if she's in King of Pentacles energy, what do you think she is going to meet? So that's what I'm saying. Y'all need to pay. When the more I keep telling y'all, those are my clients, and I keep telling them, even after when we have our personal session or whatever. Listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. That's why they still love me and they come back. Self-care and self-worth is where it all starts. You want to draw that energy in. You want to pour that energy into yourself first, so it can reflect you. You dig? People need to pay attention. Book a session with me. Look at my services. I'm pretty dope. So, Two of Pentacles. I said you took that shit, right? You made a choice, and you choose, you know what? I'm going to walk away, but I'm going to take that light. I'm going to take that light with me. I'm going to need that light. I'm going to need yours too. Because look, I swear, look. Who lie where? I'm going to take that light, and I'm going to need yours too. You ain't nothing to fuck with. And it better not be on the full moon. Maybe you saw it, I don't know. What was that Lil Wayne verse? Oh man. I'm so something, and I take off. Oh my God. And how at the moon. I don't know. But Seven of Cups. To do this shit blindfolded. You dig? You got the Tower, right? Give me one more on the Seven of Cups. These motherfuckers jumping out of windows. I'm jumping out the window. You caused unintentionally havoc in someone's marriage. Or look, I totally just went, because this is the Four of Wands in reverse. And it's the Tower. And it's two people jumping out the window though. Two people on this card, right? The union. Give me one more on the Tower. The Fool. But the Fool can symbolize new beginnings and all that. And it's upright. Give me one more. The Tower. Queen of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles out here. Ten of Wands. Center may be significant. And we got the Lover's card. On that Lover's card was 2 women now. And we got the Ten of Pentacles. Center may be significant. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's family. Like I said, this is still that energy from last read. With that situation, it was 2 other women besides you. This person, yo, and all I could keep thinking about is somebody coming to this person and warning them, not her or not him, whatever, flip it, switch it. And this person really thought you a smooth operator, honey, because the illusion that you even pulled, the cloak that you had over, yeah, your strength is nothing to fuck with. It's nothing to fuck with. And that's like that. I promise you that's that. Because somebody tried to tell this fool. You see that dog? And howl at the moon. Somebody was howling at the moon. That Little Wayne verse keep coming in my head. And howl at the moon. They didn't understand how important you were. But where is that? Because I'm really trying to figure out, where is that your problem? Why are you caught in something that was not even that deep on your end? Why? Leadership. With the 3 of Cups. Give me more. Addictions. You were above this situation. Leadership and addictions in reverse. This person could have had a drinking problem. You were above this shit. Maybe they all got drinking problems or something. You was above this shit. Like, you looking like, I'm above this shit. You're higher ranking than them. Try to tug on my little throat. They like, oh, now you talking too much. Who this person think they is? If they think they higher ranking, who they think they is? Yeah, player. Limelight. What the fuck? Prophecy. This person could really do tarot or something, because this is the prophecy card. This is my tarot card in this deck. Very clear, right? Of why it would be the prophecy with tarot. This person did not listen to, again, someone. I don't know if this person is part of a cult or they part of something. They part of something, yo. They spiritual. They are part of something. Somebody they looked up to. They did not listen to what this person said, the prophecy, what they said. This person probably also pulled cards or something like that. And it was like, yo, you might not want to play with that one. And I guess they thought, oh, nah, I'm good. Because they were still caught on somebody else's spell. And they probably thought, yeah, you can take that shit off. You probably told this person. So you psychics, yo, everybody's just fucking psychics here. You was dealing with somebody that was probably an air sign. They good with the mind. If it wasn't an air sign, it was definitely a water sign. They good with that mind. You was dealing with a heavy manipulator. And I'm gonna try to wrap this up. We got 20 minutes. But player. This player didn't play their cards right, honey. They didn't listen to what the big guy said. Somebody that they looked up to. They did not listen to the prophecy of what they seen. They did not listen about how the ranking of this person, because you didn't look like it. You didn't look like it. And that's a good thing that you don't reveal yourself of who you are right every time you meet somebody. You know? Let me wrap this up. Move like a goddess or a god. You were innocent. We got innocent and creativity. You was music to this person's ears. Everything about you they loved. And I wanted to say like, but loved came out my mouth. I had no control over that. They loved you. They loved your innocence. You brought back their innocence and creativity. You brought back the light within them. You don't visit them no more. They miss your visitations. You were the light. You're an earth angel. You give highly that frequency. You're an earth angel. Yeah. Nothing's changed with this person. While you're stuck in self-love and self-care. This is your focus. This is what broke this spell. This was the lesson. The hidden lesson. The reason. This was your mission. This was your spirit's mission. To teach you. This is the hidden message. Self-love and self-care. That is where you found your worth and value. That's where you find who you are. Your authenticity. And when you find that within yourself during your hermit mode, where you get yourself together, where you focus on yourself, and a lot of that come with celibacy, and not necessarily in celibacy with an actual person. You know what I mean? You can still, explore yourself. What the fuck? That's self-love and self-care. But that's knowing thyself. What is your feelings? What do you we'll talk about that in another one. Like, don't get me started. Yes. And they saying like, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Who's saying that? Who's saying that? Driver. Give me one more. Driver keep coming out. Witch. No justice, no peace. Is what, because I said, who's saying that? The driver. And who is the driver? The witch. Clarify which. Which witch is that? Is that the collective? Hold on. The conflicts. The one that's the shooter. Is that the collective? No. We got the snake in reverse. Bohemian in reverse. That's your people. That is your people. That's the one that couldn't do it in their lifetime, I promise you. The one that's getting them and spanking that ass so much, is the one, your ancestor that was not able to do it. Yeah, was not able to do it in her lifetime. It's given a feminine energy. Yeah, because it's not the snake. Yeah. It was one of the ones that had to take the burden. Whoever took the heavy load of learning that lesson and then instilling that lesson in you, in your blood, like something makes me feel like I should not be in this situation. That one is whooping their ass. This was a deep. Oh my God, that's the one that made the promise. Like, you know what? Let me do this one. Let me step forward, ancestors. Let me do this one for her. Let me throw this mission at her, promising that if she passed this test, I will make sure I make this blessing come forward for her. If she sees past this illusion, this lesson, where these alignments and the retrogrades is placing this energy specifically, if she passed this lesson, I'm going to promise, and that's law, you know what I mean? That's not nothing taken lightly for them. I will promise life will look so different. That one. We got kindred in reverse. Observation. This wasn't an ancestor. Hold on. This was a deity? Hold on. Only take my resonate. Observation. Active love. Because, you know, it's not only just the ancestors. Play. Hold on. Martyr. Play and martyr. What is that? Yeah, in your home. Or hospitality. Someone that make you feel comfortable. What other deck? Because what? This thing just took a left. Now I gotta see what's going on. What deck am I looking for? Hold on. 1 second. Because the martyr in play, it's giving like a trickster energy. And it's a bunch of deities, is why I'm saying that in this person's, it's a deity that watches over you with the observation. And in the middle, that, I think that's Archangel Michael. Somebody, hold on, wait, I don't think I want to go this one yet. That's the, clarify play. Conflict. This deity is about that life. Well, you know exactly who it is. They playing with them because they're not kindred. Oh, they're like, oh no, this one ain't the ancestor. They saying witch is just a card to describe how powerful this person is. It blocked the animosity. This one blocks animosity. This is you. Hold on. Wait. It's something you did. Awaken some sort of deity that watches over you. that binds people, is somebody, and it's 2 people that's bound. And 1 more to go. Because with the conflict, they playing with them right now. The theft didn't work. The destruction didn't work. Any final messages? So I can tap out of this energy. Yeah. We got things. Look at all them brooms this person has. We got things. This person is holding a broom. So look. We got things. He's holding a broom. She's holding a broom. A masculine energy that makes you a masculine and feminine energy is your heavy protector. Give me 1 more on the things. Expectations. Expectation. It's something that somebody serves to. Maybe it's one of your protectors. Somebody that you use as protection. This person watches, because it's like a heavy with the observation, perception, and observation. And this eye now is giving me like the energy of Archangel Michael. For some, it's just giving it. It's just giving it. I don't know. That can control something because somebody tried to send some hardship your way. Heavy with a masculine energy that don't play, and heavy with a feminine energy that doesn't play. Time. Privilege. Give me more with the time. This is someone that controls the wheel. Somebody's controlling the wheel. No service, no love for a soulmate connection. This was the lifetime it was supposed to be forgiven, and yeah. Now it's not, it can't be seen. It's no more seen. Because location was in reverse. There is no location for this to come back to. Here and now, I promise to love faithfully, faithfully. You're all I need. Maybe that could have been somebody's wedding song. They were supposed to do it here and now. They were supposed to do it this one. And I had to tap out of the, like, how dark the driver is, that's like so focused on serving this karma. Whoever has control of this karma, whatever deity or whatever, because it said kindred in reverse. So it wasn't an ancestor, so it was another higher up one. I don't know what other higher up one you do. Oh my God, this stretch feels so good. But it was a higher up one, and they came to play. They definitely came to play. And it was something that was supposed to be everlasting, and it was supposed to here and now. Like boom. I promise to love faithfully. It was a contract. And they didn't go by the contract. You were supposed to do it this one. And you didn't do it. So you have to learn a hard lesson. Whoever that person is, I don't know if they can't transition to real love. They will not be able to transition to real love. Nope. They missed out on the gift. Okay. So whether it's you or someone you know this is going with, somebody know it. You know what's somewhere in this tea you related to. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit me up if you want any of my services. All that will be in the description. And thank you. Make sure you follow my Patreon and my TikTok. See you later, alligator. And a wild crocodile.